Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and viva la raza.
Órale. Órale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout out to all the junkies out there. Sorry, we've had a little bit of audio issues, but it's all good. We're here now, man. Let me go ahead and bring in my tag team partner from South Central Los Angeles, one Mr. Big Bird.
Hey, what's up? Good afternoon, everybody.
What's going on, homie?
Just right here, still at work. And you?
You know what? Now my work day is over, man, but I'm on the road though, so it's not like I'm at home.
Oh, okay. Well, happy Veteran Days to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, one thing that the WWE does do, I do like whenever they do the whole Veterans Day in the beginning and stuff, man. They definitely honor it, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah, so that's a good thing, man. But well, let's get into a few things that are going on. So first of all, man, previewing Monday Night Raw tonight, we have Bronson Reed. He's gonna be addressing the WWE universe. What's your thoughts, Big Bird, about Bronson Reed? Is he growing on you? Do you feel like they're trying too hard to push him on you? Is it working? Is it not working? Is he somewhere like in the middle of the pack? Do you care? Not care? Más o menos. Bird
Nah,
stance.
to be honest, I don't care. He he's there. He's there. Maybe later on he's gonna get lost in the shuffle, like most of the big
Mhm.
men do.
Okay. All right. Is he really that much of a big? You know, I was talking about this the other day. Is he really that much of a big guy? He's just fat, right? I mean, I think Seth Rollins is taller than him.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, it's just like he just looks pudgy.
Hey,
So
¿qué pasó en Crown Jewels? Like le atiné casi a todos. Latinamos.
yeah, man, I'll tell you this about Bronson Reed, man.
Yeah.
They're definitely trying to push him. Uh It's not really working for me, but it's not the worst thing ever. I haven't quite given up on it, but at the same time, I'm not like, oh man, he's becoming a top dog. I'm getting a little tired of him, but I'm not tired of him yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think que le van a dar un title a él one day in the future?
Yes, I do. I do. I think, as a matter of fact, I think he'll be coming probably like early next year. Give him a mid card title. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. I can see
Yeah,
that. Triple H likes this guy. That's why he's really
he's
pushing
pushing.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you like seeing him wrestle? Are you into his matches?
I mean, I'm not into it like that, pero sí, they are entertaining, because he's a big guy, and then, lo ponen con Braun Strowman, luego lo ponen con Seth Rollins, pero así que yo esté crazy about it, como que it's like whatever, like I will watch it, poquito, lo que es, pero it's not like I'm like, oh my God, let me, to me it could be like a restroom break.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of with you on it, man. I'm like, you know what? Like, look, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, he's not must watch TV, and he's definitely not at the level that they're trying to present him as. So but he's all right. I don't have an issue. I'm not saying like, hey, they should get rid of him, man. He sucks. Like, no, he's not. He doesn't suck, but he's not great either. He's just somewhere in the middle for me. I don't. It's whatever's.
Yeah, it's like whatever to me too.
Yeah, man. So I mean, he's gonna be coming out addressing the WWE universe tonight. We'll see what he does. I mean, they're trying to put him in some sort of big matches. So, we'll see. Hey, man, a match that we do have tonight is the women's tag team match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. What's your thoughts about this match?
It's gonna be a good match. Probably también hasta Dominic's gonna interfere, pero I think que va a ganar Bianca Belair y Jay ¿cómo se dice? Cargill?
Cargill, yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be a good match, you know.
I think
It'll probably be the main event.
I think this is a foolish match, homie.
Yeah.
I think I here's why. Here's why. Liv Morgan is WWE Women's Champion.
Yeah.
What is she doing in a tag team match like this for the tag team titles?
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh?
She's the women's champ. Like I don't why would you do that? You're gonna put Gunther in there in a tag team match for the tag team titles? He's champion. No. So why are they putting Liv Morgan in for the tag team titles? I think it's foolish. I think it's ridiculous. I think it'll be a good match. I'm with you, but I think it's a foolish matchup. And then it came out. I guess backstage heat is that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill don't really get along. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah, they don't get along, huh?
Yeah, so they're tag team champions, but apparently they're not the best of friends backstage, man.
And who knows? They might surprise us. Probably they lose the title tonight, pero I doubt it. You know, I doubt it.
It will definitely be a huge surprise if they drop the straps tonight. I mean, if you really want to catch everybody off guard, then yeah, drop the straps tonight. But I like I just think it'll be foolish, man, because Liv Morgan is women's champ. No, man, she shouldn't be in this match. So I don't like it. It kind of diminishes her as a champion to go after the tag team straps when she's already a solo champ. So
Or you think,
personally, I don't like it, man.
yeah,
Like
or you think
so.
they might
But
hit us
hey,
with a like,
when do you think we'll see Bianca versus Jade Cargill?
oh, for WrestleMania 41 for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's gotta be leaning that way. So
yeah, for the women's Royal Rumble, either Jay is gonna eliminate Bianca or Bianca a Jay. Y así va a pasar, you know.
if you had to pick one, which one do you think is gonna eliminate the other one?
Ah man, I think Jay might eliminate Bianca.
Yeah, that's the way I would go. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she kind of like she could be like a good heel, you know.
right. Yeah, yeah. Hey man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's get to Gunther. So Gunther is gonna be the ring general. Is it be coming out and I guess addressing Damian Priest? Let me see. The ring general is set to address his highly anticipated title showdown against former champion Damian Priest. Are you
They're gonna
interested? Is there any hype for you between Gunther and Damian Priest?
no, there's no hype, pero they're gonna have this match at Survivor Series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hype, pero I guess whatever they have, they put in like by Gunther to wrestle, and then he's probably gonna be like, oh, I beat you once at SummerSlam, and I'm gonna beat you again at Survivor Series. I mean, don't get me wrong, Damien Priest, I like him, you know,
Mm-hmm.
pero que ellos dos sean rivals así, como que no sé, like nah, you know.
Oh,
How about yourself?
think we lost Bird.
Hello?
All right. Well, Big Bird, if you can hear me, man, I think we lost your audio, man. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay,
I
there
can
we
hear
go.
you.
Okay. All right, you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me go ahead and give my thoughts, man. Yeah, I don't really have expectations for this rivalry right here between Gunther and Damian Priest. It's just it's just okay. It's just okay. Now, one thing that we should probably get into is Bill Goldberg said that he's coming back 2025 for his retirement match.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's no opponent yet and there's no date. What's your thoughts on it? Who should be the opponent? When should it be?
I think he should start off with Gunther, for the Royal Rumble. So
Uh,
maybe I think maybe Goldberg's gonna interfere in Survivor Series.
you
But
think you think Gunther's going to interfere with in Survivor Series?
no, I think Goldberg's gonna interfere
Oh,
en la
gotcha.
match de Gunther y Damien Priest. And then I think they're gonna have the first match at the Royal Rumble.
Gunther and Goldberg
Yeah,
at the Royal Rumble, huh?
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So not at WrestleMania.
No, I think Gunther might wrestle Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania.
Hmm. Is there any chance? Okay, because that was the development that they were trying to get Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. Is there any chance that they threw that match away because of everything that's going on with Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon? That they're like, you know what? The next best thing is Gunther and Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, pero I feel like maybe Brock Lesnar is gonna return at the Royal Rumble.
Okay, so Brock returns at the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, like the 30-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, but at the match itself.
Yeah,
Okay, so he doesn't intervene with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
no.
Hmm.
So I think that Brock Lesnar is gonna win the Royal Rumble, and then he's gonna face Gunther at WrestleMania 41 for the title.
Ah, man. Okay. Okay. All right. So do you think Goldberg will come back just to take a loss?
Um, and that's a good question.
I mean, they're gonna have to pay him pretty well, man. I'm assuming, but I don't know, man. He doesn't strike me as a guy like he's that much of a team player that he's gonna come back so he could lose. But again, he might. I don't know. He doesn't strike me as that vato, man.
Yeah, that's true. Pero I mean, he has to take some loss and some wins.
But this is his retirement match, though.
Yeah, because like let's say, he's just gonna wrestle one match, or he's gonna do like the tour.
No, John Cena's doing the tour.
Oh,
Goldberg said he's having a retirement match in
I see.
25. That's why he was saying there's no opponent and no date set.
I mean, was the people when they have the last match, they always lose to someone, kind of like the passing of the torch, or like a friend que le hace el favor, like hey, like
Mm.
The Rock, he retired Stone Cold, and like Shawn Michael retired Ric Flair, yeah, see, and Randy Orton, he might retire John Cena.
Mm.
So probably Goldberg's into Gunther, and maybe he like, hey, I want this guy to retire me.
Okay.
That's
All
that's
right.
that's what I think, but you might be right. Maybe he probably want to win his last match.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We're just assuming it's gonna be Gunther because there's been a little bit of buildup already, but I mean it's not they build it up, it'd just be kind of like a loss if they didn't make it that match. So but anyway, yeah. So we'll see, man. Gunther's gonna be coming out tonight and be talking about Damian Priest, and I don't know. He might bring up Goldberg. Let's get into a little bit of news, Big Bird. First of all, um, Kevin Owens goes out there and starts beating down Randy Orton. He nails him with a Paula driver, which has been outlawed by WWE, and Randy Orton is injured. There's no, we don't know when he's coming back. He just came back, man. What's your thoughts on RKO, man? Is it getting close to that time where he might need to hang it up? He's not young.
Damn, that's a good question. Because if I recall, I think he signed a contract, no, like for like when was it, this year or last year? No,
Yeah, I don't know how long the contract is though, for how many years.
I might be mistaken, but if I remember, I think it's for 5 more years.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
I mean, now he's injured, so
he like really injured or story more injured?
yeah, I don't know the severity of his injury, but he's gonna be out for a little bit. I mean, heck, look, mommy, Rhea Ripley, she's injured.
Oh yeah, she's injured, huh? And
Yeah, yeah,
I remember we're talking about she's gonna interfere at Crown Jewel,
right, yeah,
and she was really injured, huh? Like legit.
right, right, yeah, man. So, I mean, Randy Orton is like, man, he just came back. If it's kayfabe injury, why would they do it? Like he just got back. Like, really, you're gonna put him back on the shelf?
Yeah, I think it's like legit, right? Porque if it's legit, then it's like damn, that's crazy. Because like you say, he just came back, so he's getting injured like constantly.
Well, every time I see him fall on his back, I see him squint. I see him. It's just different now. Every time I see him take a bump on his
Yeah,
back, I could just see his facial expression. Like it hurts him more than it usually does.
I know, man. When he does the RKO, hasta me duele a mí.
Yeah, exactly, man. So I like Randy. I definitely, he's definitely gonna go down as one of the greatest of all times to ever do it.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, man, I mean, he's been through a lot already. His body's been through a lot. So if it is 5 years, that's probably the longest that he could probably go. But yeah, he's gonna have to cut his career. Hopefully, the no injuries cut his career short
Yeah.
before then. But yeah,
Luego,
man.
luego did you heard the rumor que they might debut the woman intercontinental champion tonight?
Yes, yes. What's your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts on the mid card women's titles? You got the women's United States Championship, and now they're looking for the women's Intercontinental Championship.
I think they might have to call up girls from NXT,
Okay.
porque ya tienen the woman tax champion, luego tienen two women's champion, y luego ya tienen the women's United States champion. Y ahora they're gonna bring in the intercontinental champion.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, to me, it's cool, pero hopefully they're able to like fill up. Así tener like girls, like así que sean rivals, que good story mode, etc.
Well, okay, so I'm down with it, right? I think the women's division has needed a mid card title for a minute or two. Once women's wrestling really started blowing up, I think it's smart to throw in a mid card title as well. Um, Here's the thing, Big Bird.
Yeah.
Uh, right now, both shows are 2 hours. When Raw goes to Netflix next year, it's going back to 3 hours. And on top of that, SmackDown will be going to 3 hours. What's your thoughts on both Raw and SmackDown moving to 3 hours starting next year?
Well, I mean, I don't know. When I was younger,
Mm,
I wish I wish Raw and SmackDown they were like 3 hours long, because tenías un chingo de all star people, Hulk Hogan, John Cena, early 2000s, Stone Cold, The Rock, etc. Pero ahorita, I'm guessing that's why they bring in new titles in, so that way, because they're gonna have more hours, so that way they could have more matches. But I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but I could give it a try. I think they know what they're doing. Y I just wish que sea good story mo todo, lo que sea, whichever whichever people they put together to like be rivals or wrestle with each other or whatever the case is. I just want like a good story mo. But I'll give it a chance. Hopefully we don't get burned out too quick. Probably like around March or April, ya vamos a estar cansados.
Does 3 hours work on a Friday night? It's one thing on a Monday night, right?
Yeah.
But will 3 hours work on a Friday night? It's the end of the week. It's Friday. You know what I mean? Like it's Friday, Holmes. Will
Hell yeah.
three will a 3 hour show work on a Friday night?
I mean, not for me, but I'm guessing for the people que no sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think they should move back to Thursday. It'll be better, pero then again, they'll probably leave it for Friday. Yeah. But that's a good question though. I don't. It's good for Monday, okay, but when you watch 3 hours of wrestling and then you go to sleep, go to school or work tomorrow. But yeah, look, it's Friday. Most of the people they don't be home.
Yeah. I have not heard anything of them moving to Thursday. And nothing. They're keeping it Friday as far as it shows. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be against them moving it to Thursday either. I mean, the only thing is during football season, you'll have to compete with Monday Night Raw and Thursday Night Football. But I mean, you've been doing it with Monday nights for many, many, many years already. So I mean, man, because I'm just saying, like 3 hours on a Friday, that might be a little much, man. That might be a little much. That third hour might get some pretty low ratings there, and it can start hurting the product.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna see it right there. Huh? They might maybe in the future they might cut it to two
Yeah, yeah,
because like you
yeah,
say, 3 hours on a Friday is like, yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of like it's too much.
yeah, man. How are you digging 2 hour Raws right now? Because right now it's only 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. I like it. I like it. How about yourself?
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with it. Maybe they want to show off a heck of a lot more talent. By the way, Monday Night Raw tonight is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Um, Maybe they want to use a heck of a lot more talent. The only thing I say is the PLDs. The PLDs, like you have a lot to fill up with Raw. Okay, so when SmackDown goes to 3 hours, you're gonna have a lot to fill up on Raw and SmackDown, both of them being 3 hours. So now come the PLDs, like how great are the PLDs gonna be, man? Because both Raw and SmackDown are gonna be like these super shows every week.
Yeah, that's true. Por eso, yeah, that's a good one. You're right because that's the reason that the pay-per-views are like I see you looking forward because it's 3 hours. Pero
Right.
pero ya si it's SmackDown and Raw, they're 3 hours. Then hopefully they don't make the pay-per-view 4 hours. Which I doubted because now they have like a Saturday and a Sunday. Y luego ya anunciaron que SummerSlam is gonna be Saturday, Sunday next year.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
Uh the
but oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Finish your point. Finish your point.
Oh no, pues that's a good one because I remember the first time we did like a show together, me and you.
Mhm.
You talked about that, like, oh, about like if it's 3 hours, then how it's gonna affect like the pay-per-views and stuff. And at the moment, I didn't thought about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, damn, that's a good one, because the pay-per-view has to be special. It has to be like, wow, like, oh, it's gonna be 3 hours. Let's watch it. But I mean, I love wrestling. Don't get me wrong. I could watch that every day, all day, every day, 24/7. Pero there's a point in time que también you need to like a little break from it.
Right.
Like unas
Yeah.
2 hours tuviera bien así Raw, SmackDown, and Netflix. And then yeah, cuando once the pay-per-view come, you're like, wow, it's gonna be 3 hours. Like I'm ready. Like I can't wait to watch it. But then again, it'll probably be good like for more talent and more stories, and they're bringing in new belts, and then now they brought back like blood and everything. Y pues a ver, how about yourself? What you think about it?
Uh, I'd rather not go both show 3 hours, but let's see how they make it work, man. Let's see how they make it work. So Gunther's in the ring. He's about to address Damian Priest. Let's see if it brings up Goldberg, but we'll go ahead and leave it right there, man. So you guys can enjoy Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna check it out. So anything else, Big Bird?
No, well, thank you everybody for listening to us, and yeah, have a good night and enjoy Raw.
All right, man. That is my boy Big Bird, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.
Take it home and I'll take off.